the Westfalenhalle in Dortmund, Germany, the pairs competition. And after a brilliant short program, here are the leaders, Radka Kavarakova and Rennie Novotny. Surprisingly, they've never won a medal at the European Championships, and this is Rennie's 11th trip. We chatted with them last night. They're frustrated by the fact that they haven't won a medal in the past, and that each year, it seems, they always seem to finish in 4th place.
Well, when they skate well, this team is, as we saw last night, in a class all by themselves. They have the 2 best programs in the competition, but we very rarely see that from them. Opening throw, triple Salchow.
Their next element, side-by-side triple toes.
And Renee doubled his. Very nice throw, triple toe loop.
Side-by-side double axles, cleanly executed by each skater, although a slight unison problem there.
Watch the extension on the landing of this lift. This is very interesting. They're doing a death spiral in one direction and then changing and doing another one in the opposite direction. Very difficult maneuver.
I must say it's been a long time since I've seen Radka skate with this kind of a smile on her face and with this kind of confidence. Perhaps the win in the short program is what she needed to go out there and really skate a good long performance.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what the judges think, because both performances, this performance and Shishkova and Naumov, were very, very close. They each had one mistake. In my mind, this is the better program.
And the better performance. this team looks like they want to become the European champions.
And watch this final gorgeous back inside death spiral.
Textbook.
When they're on, they're absolutely divine.
Radka Kovarakova, Renee Novotny, the silver medalists at the World Championships in 1992, appear to be headed to the podium for the first time at the Europeans.
Well, Barb, you talked about them being divine, about things being done to perfection, and one of the things that they did extremely well today was their throws. They nailed two beautiful throws, and any young pair team should keep this piece of tape for this throw triple Salchow, because everything about it is just perfect.
Well, nerves have plagued Radka in the past, but this may be the most anxious time for them here as they await the marks from the judges.
Well, it's so great to see two very clean performances from them, because they have had problems in the past, and I think this is going to be a great boost for them going to Worlds.
The technical marks ranging from 5.8 from the Polish judge up to a pair of 5.8s as they assess the marks with the great Irina Rodnina. And Russians have dominated this event over the years, winning 28 times in the last 30 years.
Well, Barb, you talked about the confidence factor, and I don't think they could have gained any more confidence than they could get from Irina Rodnina. I never knew a competitor who was so intense and had such confidence when she competed.
Now the presentation marks, and there's a 5.9 from Ukraine and the Czech Republic, and they have 6 first-place ordinals, 3 seconds, and at long last they're headed for the podium at the European Championships. But what color will the medal be? Back to Dortmund and the 95 European Figure Skating Championships. Just a reminder, coverage of the men's and the ice dance competitions comes your way Saturday, beginning at 4 o'clock Eastern. This is the pairs competition, and here are the home favorites, German champions Mandy Wotzel and Ingo Steuer in second place after the short program, and they're hoping that history is on their side. At 2 previous world championships in this building, German pairs have won gold and silver. And the last time a non-Russian team didn't win at Europeans, it was here in Dortmund when the German team of Bice and Tierbach won the gold.
This team has made a big impression this year. In fact, at their national championships, they got a perfect 6 in technical merit in the long program.
Well, they've made a great first impression from the get-go. When this team first got together in 1992, they were second in Europe and second in the world.
Opening triple twist. Side-by-side triple toe loops, which they executed perfectly in the short program and again tonight. And they're off to a great start with a throw triple toe loop.
This team has some great variations in the lifts that they do, but if I had to find one criticism of it, it's the amount of ice that they covered during the course of the lift. Here's yet another unique lift. Very different.
watch this, the distance she flies on this throw double axel. Oh, a little lean on the landing.
I would not describe Mandy as being right on top of herself out there tonight, but she certainly is toughing out those landings that are a little off balance. Well, as they finish up with the pair combination spin to end this long program, I think they presented the judging panel with a real challenge. Do you go with the more traditional classic style of Kovarkova Novotny, or do you go with this more contemporary piece that Mandy and Ingo have just skated? They both had a couple little mistakes along the way. I don't know if I'd want to be sitting on the panel right now.
Well, they certainly skated this program well. I just felt it was skated at one speed. It was one piece of music. It had very little change of pace.
World silver medalist 2 years ago, a disastrous 94 campaign, but certainly on the comeback trail, Wötzel and Steuer of Germany.
Well, they only had a couple of minor mistakes throughout this program. Here was one of them. Throw double axel. She dips her right side right on the takeoff, and she has to put her hand down or she probably falls.
Well, there was certainly no lack of determination in this performance because she really was not on top of herself, but she really fought for a lot of those landings.
Here are the technical marks, 5, 6s, and 7s. There are 8s from Germany and France, and this will be very close.
Well, I guess as a judge, it boils down to whether you enjoyed this contemporary look or the more classical look of Kovarkova Novotny. I like the change of pace, different speeds that Kovarkova Novotny showed us. That's a skill to be able to skate to fast music and then slow the tempo right down. This program, for me, didn't demonstrate that skill, and that's an important skill in this field of skating.
There's their coach, Monika Scheib, and a roar from the crowd here as 5 first-place ordinals have come up. 3 seconds and a third, but the new European champions are Mandy Wötzel and Ingo Steuer.
Well, I'm slightly shocked. I really felt that there's been a mistake made here. I can't see how, as a judge, you can say that this, in terms of artistic skill, is a better program than that of the Czechs. Great for them, though. Gives them a huge boost going into Birmingham.
And no argument from the fans here in Dortmund as the German run of success in pairs continues. Wötzel Steuer take the gold medal in a very close decision over Kovarkova Novotny, who win their first medal ever at the European Championships, and the world champions Shyshkova Naumov take the bronze. Still to come, Elena Liashenko hoping to succeed Oksana Baiul as a medalist as the ladies are next.